So first I'm going to start with a primer, and I've actually not been using my Nivea one recently. I've just been using the Porefessional, and I've only been putting this on targeted areas because it is a bit too greasy for me just for summer. So I've just been putting it on the top of my cheeks and a tiny little bit on my nose just to target my large pores. I simply tap this in with my finger. When you do it like this, it actually covers up the pores better. It's a lot more effective instead of just rubbing it in, because you're actually pressing it into the pores instead of just brushing over them. And for bases, because I've been on holiday, I don't know if you can tell, I'm still a little bit tanned, but my face isn't. I've been using a lot of exfoliating wipes, so my face tan has gone quite quickly. So to put that back in, instead of using a foundation, because none of mine are really the right shade, I've been using my Uemura by Benefit. I just want to give you a heads up now, this is getting discontinued, so once it's sold out of the shops, it's not going to be available anymore. Which is quite sad, because I've just fallen like head over heels in love with it, especially now that I've got a tan. And the amazing thing about this is it adapts to your skin colour. And I've just been using just a Manage brush, which is just like a cheap brush off eBay. It was only £1. This isn't actually very good for coverage, as it is only a tinted moisturiser. However, what I have been doing beforehand is putting on concealer if I've got any spots. Today I'm not really bothered about my skin. I've not got many spots, but this is like obviously my go-to makeup look, so I'll show you what I have been using when I have had spots. If they're really, really bad, I use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and that one's in the shade Fair. It's really, really light, but obviously with this over the top it just matches. And then if it's just like very, very light blemishes, I'd be using the MAC Mineralized Concealer, and that's in NC20. As you can see, it just gives a really nice colour to my face. The only downside that I feel with this tinted moisturiser, even though my skin is quite on the dry side, when I get to summer it gets oily, so I have to use a powder on top of it. If I'm just using just a tinted moisturiser, I'll just use my Stay Matte on top. However, I want some extra coverage, then I do go in with my Benefit powder foundation. It's just in this set, that's just what I've got it in still. And this is in the shade I'm Cute as a Bunny Honey. So I just use the Real Techniques powder foundation brush for this, and I just simply put this on my face just for some extra coverage, as this is tinted a little bit darker than my actual skin colour too, the powder, so it really goes nicely with the moisturiser. I only put a very, very small amount of this on, just because it makes your face look like a baby's bum. So I'm not really putting it on so much for like really, really full coverage. It's just more to even everything out and just to cover a few little red bits on my skin. But then even after that, I do go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte. But what I've been doing recently is actually highlighting underneath my eyes. So I've been using the Collection 2000 Illuminating Touch Concealer in the shade Natural 2. I've actually got a video of me comparing this to the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter. So I'll link that below so you can see which one's a better product. But this is just what I've been using recently, as it is a lot lighter than the MAC one. And I've been putting it underneath my eyes like so, a tiny bit on the middle of my nose just so this bit doesn't look shiny, in the middle of my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then just a tiny bit on my chin just because I don't want to emphasise my chin too much. And then to blend all of that out, I've just been using like one of the foundation brushes that I've been using. So I've either been using my buffing brush by Real Techniques, or like this cheap one from eBay. I'm just going to use the buffing brush because I've just used the cheaper one. And I'll just simply rub this out. And then on top of that, I go in with my Stay Matte and just a Eco Tools brush. Oops. And my Stay Matte is just in this translucent. I just simply dab this on top of the highlighted areas, or any place that I think might get a little bit shiny. So it's normally like my T-zone. So the next step, to add some more colour to my face, I've been using the MUA Bronze Perfection bronzer. This is just in the, must just be in one shade, so I'm guessing my lid's broke because I took it on holiday with me. And I've actually been using this over my hula just because my hula has a little hole in it, so I don't want to use it up because obviously I have to wear hula for work, so I'm just using this for day to day. And I'm just using the Real Techniques blush brush. So I've not really been that big on contouring completely, so I'm just gently putting it into the hollows of my cheek. I put it along the temples and then just underneath. And as you can see, it just completely bronzes up the face. and emphasises my cheekbones. Whoops, that's Blake texting me. So I'm going to go in with my brows next, and I've just been using this spoolie, which is just another cheap one that I got off eBay, and this was just 99p. All I'll do with this is just simply brush through my brows, and then I go through with my Gimme Brow by Benefit, and this is in the shade Light/Medium. So going into blusher, I've been absolutely, and I mean loving this Rimmel Sun Shimmer. I bought this for like a couple of pounds before I went on holiday. It's the only blusher that I took on holiday with me. Bear in mind I was on a girls' holiday too, so that was pretty games, and I hadn't actually used it and I just took that on holiday with me. And this is absolutely amazing. I don't use this as a bronzer though, I use this as a blusher, and you'll see why in a minute. It's absolutely beautiful, and it has, because it's quite shimmery, all the colours are shimmery in it, it has an amazing highlight built into it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I apply this with the Real Techniques multitask brush. On days when I want to bring it out more on the pinky side, because it is quite, obviously it's a bronzer, so it is quite brown on your cheeks, but that pink in it does actually show too, which is nice. But if I want it to be a bit more of a pinky kind of blush, then I'll put a bit of Benefit's Hervana over the top. So I'm going to do this now, because it has a bit of purple in it too, and obviously I've got a purple dress on. I'm going to put a little bit of this on top, and this has a nice white shimmer product in it as well, you can see. And what this white one will do is it'll actually help the highlight that's already in the Sun Shimmer bronzer. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. It just gleams on your skin. It just screams summer to me. I think it's because I wore it on holiday, so it just screams like holiday and being away out in the sun. So moving on to eyelashes, which is something that I've been like, I can't go out without my eyelashes on recently. And I've been using the Uemura, I don't know how to say that, but these are the eyelash colours that everybody raves about that are £20. You can get them on House Fraser online, and that's where I got mine from. And these are like incredible. I might actually do a video solely on these because that's how amazing I think they are. And then I've been absolutely loving the Jordana Best Lash Extreme mascara, which is quite a mouthful to say. Yeah, I've been absolutely loving this. I've been wearing this new enough every single day. When I haven't been wearing this, then I've been wearing my Benefits They're Real. So I'm going to go in with my curlers, and you'll see the difference. This is my better eyelashes as well. So you get your eyelashes in, and I like to crimp it whilst tilting it back a bit, so obviously I'm making it curl whilst I'm actually curling it too. And then when you let go, I don't know if you can see the difference with that. And then I just go in with my mascara. So that's one eye done. So I'll do the other eye and I'll be back with you in a sec. So as for lipsticks, I've still got a tint of one that I had on earlier on today. The two that I've been loving, and this one is like a really little sneaky one that's just snuck in. But the one that I've been loving the most is this ColorTrend one by the Avon. And this is in the shade Dull Pink. So I've been absolutely loving that one. And that's what the Dull Pink lipstick looks like. It's absolutely beautiful on. I'd say it's more for the night time, because when I wore it to Teesside Park yesterday with Blake, when the light hit it, it looked like I had a lot of makeup on, like on my lip. Like obviously it looked like I had a lot of lipstick on because it is such a vibrant colour. But they're like £3 and they last for ages as well. Like I ate yesterday and it was still like, look, I had a little bit of a tint going on. And then the other one is by Illuminating, and I actually got this in a beauty box that I ordered. Somebody was promoting it on one of the blogs or something, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy that. I got it and had the Illuminating lipstick in the shade Cherub, and this is absolutely beautiful. It's the one that I'm gonna put on now because it's more of a nudie one. So that's what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll do a swatch next to the pink one. So that's Cherub, and then that's the Dull Pink by ColorTrend, and I absolutely love this lipstick. It's not like any other lipstick that I have, and I saw this, I would never have bought it in a shop, so I'm so glad that I bought that beauty box and I got sent the Cherub, because I was hoping for a pink one, but obviously I got a peachy, very very shiny one, and it's like, it looks a little bit nude. I don't know, but I absolutely love this. So it's between the Dull Pink and the Cherub by Illuminating ones that I've been loving. It's been like my go-to look. So that is everything. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I feel like it's going to come out a bit better quality than my previous tutorials, just because I'm getting a little bit better with my lighting, my camera angle and stuff like that. So I'd like a little bit of feedback on that, if that's okay, whether you think it's better, worse, and what else I can do to improve it, any recommendations, anything like that, then please do let me know, because I'm only going to be able to improve unless I get worse, and that's going to be a bit shitty. But I really want to improve on the quality of my videos, so that'd be really appreciated if you could like tweet me or leave a comment below or email me if you want to do a bit more privately or anything like that. Then I'd really appreciate it. All my like links and stuff are down below as always. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like this kind of video, and also subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!